So you mentioned that the pyramids and some of the other amazing things that humans have built was the result of us humans struggling with our mortality.
That's the ultimate goal. That seems to me what's at the heart of many pyramids around the world, is that they're connected in one way or another to the notion of death, and to the notion of the exploration of the afterlife. And this is, of course, the fundamental mystery that all human beings face. We may wish to ignore it. We may wish to pretend that it's not going to happen, but we are, of course, all mortal. Every one of us, all 8 billion or however many of us that are on the planet right now, we're all going to face death sooner or later. And the question is, what happens? And there are a few cultures that really intensely, deeply studied that mystery. We are not one of them. The general view of science, I think, is that we're accidents of evolution. When we die, the light blinks out. There's no more of us. There's no such thing as the soul. But that's not a proven point. There's no experiment that proves that's the case. We know we die, but we don't know whether there's such a thing as a soul or not.
Yeah, it's the great mystery.
It's a great mystery that we all share, and those cultures that have investigated it, and ancient Egypt is the best example, have investigated it thoroughly and map out the journey that we make after death. But that notion of a journey after death, and of hazards and challenges along the way, and ultimately of a judgment, that notion is found right around the world, and it even manifests into the 3 monotheistic faiths that are still present in the world today.
Well, you're one such human. And you said you contemplate your own death.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of it?
No, I'm not afraid of death at all. I'm curious about death. I think it could be very interesting. I think it's the beginning of the next great adventure. So I don't fear it, and I would like to live as long as my body is healthy enough to make living worthwhile. But I don't fear death. What I do fear is pain. I do fear the humiliation that old age and the collapse of the faculties can bring. I do fear the cancers that can strike us down and riddle us with pain and agony. That I fear very, very much indeed. But death is going to come to all of us. I accept it. It's going to come to me. And I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to it, but when it happens, I'm going to approach it, I hope, with a sense of curiosity and a sense of adventure, that there's something beyond this life. It isn't heaven, it isn't hell, but there's something. The soul goes on. I think reincarnation is a very plausible idea. Again, modern science would reject that. But there's the excellent work of Ian Stevenson, Children Who Remember Past Lives, who found that children up to the age of 7 often have memories of past lives. And in cultures where memories of past lives are discouraged, they tend not to express that much. But in cultures where memories of past lives are encouraged, like India, they do express it. And he found several subjects, children under the age of 7 in India, who were able to remember specific details of a past life, and he was able to go to the place where that past life unfolded and validate those details. So if consciousness is the basis of everything, if it's the essence of everything, and consciousness benefits in some way from being incarnated in physical form, then reincarnation makes a lot of sense. All the investment that the universe has put into creating this home for life may have a much bigger purpose than just accident.
What a beautiful mystery this whole thing is.
Yeah, we are immersed in mystery. We live in the midst of mystery. We're surrounded by mystery. And if we pretend otherwise, we're deluding ourselves.
And Graham, thank you so much for inspiring the world to explore that mystery. Thank you for talking today.
Thank you, Lex. It's been a pleasure.